I just answered your question about where you can plug your devices.
Okay, you just told me what you prefer.
No, I told you what works for our library.
The next time you talk to me, that's sir to you. Do you understand? Yeah, these two gentlemen were very cordial, very kind. That's why they don't get talked to like that, all right? But you understand you're a public servant. You start acting.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh my. You didn't know this? Yeah, I wanted to see the...
A man was using a power outlet at the Arcata Library when a librarian confronted him, claiming he was monopolizing space and blocking access for families and kids. When he asked for clarification on the policy, she refused to explain further, warned him he could be kicked out, and eventually called the police. The officers showed up, but after hearing both sides, they said he wasn't breaking any law. They just encouraged him to cooperate to avoid wasting more time. In the end, he agreed to only use part of the outlet space and peacefully moved on.
You know, there's no camping here, right? Just
What?
so they'll probably run you out eventually.
Are you running me out?
Stuff just to let you know, man. I mean, you hang out in the daytime, but at night, you know,
What?
I don't like overnight camping. That's all, man.
I have some questions though, and are you willing to answer them?
I just answered your question about where you can plug your devices.
Okay, you just told me what you prefer.
No, I told you what works for our library given the number of people who come here on a daily basis.
Okay, but that's not answering my question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to answer my question?
Yes.
Okay, what's wrong with the plug-in over there that's along the wall?
A lot of people sit there under the skeleton.
Yeah,
what's
wrong
with
with
that place is that it's a very narrow.
Yeah.
And usually people who sit there are large and they have multiple items.
All right.
And children who want to access the encyclopedias and the nonfiction or the YA collection, they don't go there. Because of all of the materials that are collected there, and it's a deterrent to our families to access our collection.
Yeah. So
that's why we like it when adults use all the other spaces that we've created.
Is it a matter of being in the way, or they just don't like going there?
No, it's a matter of being in the way.
Okay,
it's
what if you're not in the way?
The collection.
What if you're not blocking it?
Well, I just told you why large adults with lots of materials end up blocking enough to be a deterrent to children who want to access the encyclopedias.
Is it possible to be there and not block?
You know what? I'm done talking about this because I think you and I understand each other. You are welcome to sit anywhere here.
Yeah, I understand.
And I have work to do, and I'm going to go do my work. Thank you. Good morning. Come and sit and monopolize.
Wait, what's your written policy? Let's do some reading here. What's your written policy on this?
Right up on the wall. You can
I missed it.
My name is Miss Sue, by the way.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, excuse me. What's your name?
Monopolizing space, is that what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we flesh that out? Could we go more detail with that?
What's that? That's it. I'm asking you not to monopolize that power.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like a strike on me that I'm monopolizing it based on power outlets?
I'm not talking to you about it anymore. I'm just telling you that please do not monopolize that power strip.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. So the
if
next
you don't
warning.
abide by library policies, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Yeah, the next warning.
Do you hear me?
Do I hear you about?
Do you hear me? If you do not abide by my library policies, you will have to leave.
About policy number 7.
You and I have already had multiple discussions today, and I need to get back to work. And so,
I'm working too myself. We're interrupting each other's work.
And you know what? There are a lot of people who come here every day for a lot of different reasons. And our job as a community, yes, all of our jobs as people in this community who are inextricably intertwined with all of our needs.
Hello?
Is to take a deep breath.
Okay, so am I
Excuse me.
Hello?
Would you please take a deep breath? You don't have to, but it really helps.
I'm naturally breathing.
It helps to take a deep breath whenever there's conflict. And right now, you and I are having conflict.
Well, it's just a misunderstanding.
No, it's not.
I don't think...
There are many people who need that power source. They need to have access in public
Are there any
library.
complaints?
They need to have access.
I'm hearing you complain. Are there any other complaints?
I'm Susan. What's your name?
This is based on
What's your
people's
name,
complaints,
please?
right?
What's your name?
You made up your policies because of complaints.
I'm going to call the police now because I don't have time for this. I'm not going to argue with you anymore.
Okay.
The policy of the library is no one monopolizes
So now
space.
you're telling me I'm trespassing.
And nobody monopolizes power cords. That's the end of the discussion.
Am I trespassing though?
No. No, you're not. You are monopolizing library equipment. I've asked you to not do that, and I'm not talking to you anymore about it.
And there's
Can I
been
answer
no.
all your questions, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I don't.
How you doing, guys? Hey! There's some kind of issue with you monopolizing the power strip.
Oh, well, all right. So I'm using one. I can leave, I guess. Am I being trespassed or something?
I didn't call,
Jack, something good.
but
Yeah,
I think the idea is that if a staff member is giving you a direction, we'd like you just to go with that without a lot
well, it's
of...
unclear. It's unclear. I mean, I reduced. You know, she has 2, and I don't know if that was pushing a limit. I went over to read your rules, and it said something about monopolizing, but that's not exactly clear. So I asked her to go into more detail with that. Just
Yeah, I think that's the part that we're having trouble with.
Yeah,
We
so-
have a lot of people in here,
yeah, and I asked her.
and it makes it very difficult when someone wants to monopolize our time when we're trying to do our job.
Well, I'm trying to
So
do
I
my
think-
job too. I do stuff on the internet.
Right, and you're welcome here, but I get, like I said, I didn't call.
Well, the complainer, yeah, maybe you need to talk to the complainer then.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Or what do
That
I need to do?
If I ask you to do something, that is it. Whatever the rules are posted,
It
we
wasn't.
need you to just to try to get along.
It wasn't me. Yeah, and I asked, what do I need to do? Was there a complaint? The complaint's coming straight from you,
Right.
the librarians, and you're saying something about, there's potentially a possibility that
Okay.
somebody could,
Yeah.
have a problem.
Yeah, so-
But I wasn't told of.
Were you using all of these?
No,
Okay.
no.
So I don't know, but they're here now.
Okay.
and-
This is what I'm gonna proclaim. How about we only use half the power strips and then I'm gonna leave? Does that sound like a good plan?
What is it?
Good deal.
Yeah.
I'm plugged in. This is mine.
Honestly, I'm just trying to get out of here. Just,
So just so you know, this is our help.
When were they
If we are
called?
frustrated that we can't do our job
they're just
because
across the
someone's
parking lot.
taking up a lot of our time, this is where we get our help. So that's all I can say.
Okay.
Because the library
Yeah, I know
is
some-
for everyone.
I know some libraries hire private security, and
We don't have that.
They go to
These
that.
are
They
our
go to that
guys.
point.
These are our guys.
But
And it's unfortunate to take up their time just because.
well,
I think what
when,
he wants to know is what's the so we can get out of here because we got calls to go
Yep.
go to.
Half of them.
Is there a
Half of them is good.
I've been okay. I've been
Hey,
here
bro,
since
hey.
8:10.
half that we're done? I'm gonna take off. She's done.
Okay.
You're free to stay here and do what you do, just so we're on the same page. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I know I'm not observing the quiet laws of the library, but if we just have half, then I don't gotta come back.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All
I
right.
appreciate your time.
I'm sorry that you're our only resource.
No problem, man. Thank you for your time.
Hi there.
A driver gets pulled over by Bloomington police for supposedly not signaling properly and having a broken taillight. But the real reason was the cop didn't like being followed and recorded. The driver stands his ground, asserting his rights and refusing to give up his ID without a crime. After some back and forth, he complies minimally just to avoid arrest. Later, he visits the Bloomington Police Department to file a complaint. While waiting for a supervisor, he calls out the officers for wasting taxpayer money, explains how public servants are actually paid by the taxpayers, not the other way around, and demands better behavior. The video ends with him firmly schooling a rude officer on respect, rights, and basic economics.
Got 2 of them. Yep. 2 people pulling up here. Don't roll your window down, bro. Come on. What's going on today?
You have your driver's license on you, sir?
I actually think I don't have it on me, no.
Okay. Are you registered under the vehicle?
Why does that matter, man? What crime did I commit today?
Okay, first of all, sir. Okay. Second of all, you're following a police officer around for whatever reason.
So what was it, first of all?
Okay. I'm asking you for your ID. Do you have your ID on you?
I don't have it on me, no.
Okay. What's your name?
Did I commit a crime?
Do you have your name or no?
I've got my name, but I'm not required by law to give it unless I've committed a crime. So what are you pulling me over for today?
Okay. You're being stopped for failure to signal 200 feet prior to a turn. Okay. Your taillight's out as well. I'm not too worried about the taillight. I'm more worried about the fact that you're following me around.
Okay.
So I need you to produce your ID now.
Are you getting angry, man?
No. If you fail to identify yourself, that's subject to arrest. I'm not trying to do all that. Okay. I understand what you're out doing. You're out policing the police. I get it. But I just want to know why you're following me. Okay?
So you get what I'm doing. I'm policing the police.
That's fine. And that's
you didn't signal a lot of times there, and you didn't come to a complete stop before a stop sign.
I'm asking you for your ID. I'm not going to ask again.
Yeah, my name's Craig. So go ahead, write that down. All right. So, but hey, I'm going to let you know.
Last name?
What is it?
How do you spell your last name?
Okay. So the first letter is H. All right. Perfect. The third letter is. The second letter is. Getting this?
No, I'm not, because you're not spelling it right. How do you spell your name?
It's H. All right. The second letter is. I said that.
Yep.
And the third letter is.
Okay.
Okay. So then.
What's your date of birth, Craig?
It is. It's. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Did you want to talk to us? Did you want to talk to us? Okay, you can come over here if you'd like to talk to us. Okay. What's your name there? Shannon? Is that Shannon? We'll get it. Yeah, I can't really see. What are you doing? Sorry? Can you come over here? I can't hear you. That window doesn't roll down. Like, what is she doing? That was ridiculous. I swear to God. I'm more worried about you following me. Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess everybody that you follow should be worried as well. Yeah, no doubt. Let's see here. He said, first of all, it's sir. Is that what you said? Yes, you didn't hear him say that? No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't hear him say that at all. I asked him, I was like, first of all, what? Yeah, he said it's sir. That's crazy. You on TikTok and shit? Yeah. Yep. All right, so we got the cops pulling us over today. They said they weren't really worried. They said I had a taillight out, which is news to me. But they also said that they're not worried about that. They said they're worried because I was following them. And then they said they know what I'm doing. They said I'm policing the police. So, I don't know. Okay, if you guys could give them a call here, it's Bloomington Police Department. They're just out, you know, trying to pull people over. They don't like what they're doing. I didn't break any laws or anything. He just, he said he just wants to know why I'm following him, so that's why he pulled me over today. So if you just give Bloomington PD a call, tell them to stop harassing people that are just doing nothing illegal at all, that'd be great. And this guy here, he's like, first of all, it's sir.
You have a safe night.
All right, man. Hey, actually, just a warning. Okay, hey, before you go, man, you don't want to. You're gonna stop me and force me to talk, but you don't want to talk when I'm asking you. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Tyrants, right there. Stop and pull over, or else. And then when we want to talk to them, nothing. They want nothing to do with it. Hey, man, you wouldn't be a supervisor, would you? Are you a supervisor? No? Okay, do you got one on duty? Yep. Alright, can I need to speak with them. Are you a supervisor?
No, sir.
Okay.
He actually just got on the radio and said if you want to go around to the lobby.
Okay, are they inside?
Yeah, he's going to be on it.
All right, that sounds great, man.
Yep.
So he's not inside, though?
I'm actually not sure exactly where he's at. He just said that if you wait in the lobby, he'll come.
All right, that sounds good, dude. Yeah.
This is where we'll be waiting.
Yeah. Can we actually review that footage, bro? I'm gonna pause. All right, so we got Ty waiting on the inside lobby. He's doing a great job there. He's waiting on the supervisor. He's gonna let me know when they get here so I can swing back around. But yeah, I'm gonna go check out what's going on back here because these guys were acting like something was funny or something like that. Yeah, we do. Are you the supervisor? Yeah.
No, not even close.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You don't need anything else from me?
I mean, is there anything in the car that I should know about, man?
What's that?
Is there anything in this car that I should know about today?
Nope.
No drugs, open alcoholic beverages,
Nope.
burner guns, nothing like that?
Not at all.
Okay.
Welcome to BO2.1.
Yep, I know. So, but would you mind if I check, man?
You're not checking my report.
No? Okay.
I'm real tight with the report, so you can allow me to conduct my business.
Oh, man, hey, I'll allow you to do it. All right, tell you what. Go ahead. No problem, brother. Go ahead, man. So what are you guys doing today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a suspicious behaving animal, huh? That's what we said. We were like, that dog is having a good time. Yeah, that is kind of funny. I've never seen that before, to be honest. Yeah. How is he getting more in?
I don't think he is.
And yeah, he's just kind of running around. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, looks like, is this him here? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. No, I was talking to you. Did you see that guy in that clown costume walk through here, bro?
I did.
Okay, he must have been walking. It must be the hallway in there then, is what I saw. Cause
I noticed a clown from anywhere.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you can't miss him, man.
Did you talk to him out there?
I just went out and saw what they were doing. Like they weren't doing shit, bro. Just sitting there watching that girl and her dog like weirdos.
Go figure.
Yeah. Nothing new, huh?
You get paid to be weirdos.
Yeah. Nonetheless, by the girl.
Yeah.
Who's getting watched. Feeling like doing our jobs tonight, guys? I said, are you feeling like doing your jobs? Get someone when they're not busy. Their dumbasses aren't busy at all. Nobody's busy. Shit. Hey, big guy. You know, you're bigger than the other, so I'm talking to you. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Barry, badge number 1638.
Okay, and you understand that you work for me, right? I don't call you sir. Do you understand that? Okay. So next time you talk to me, that's sir to you. Do you understand? Yeah, these two gentlemen were very cordial, very kind. That's why they don't get talked to like that, all right? But you understand you're a public servant, so start acting like it.
Okay.
All right, and let's get the supervisor here a little quicker, all right? There's somebody available. When there's 4 people standing out watching a park doing nothing, talking around on my dime, there's a supervisor available. So let's get him here quick, because I've been waiting here for 20 minutes. You understand? 20 minutes of my time. What is this, guys? What are we doing today?
Do you live in Bloomington?
I don't. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I pay for your department. Where do you guys think you get all these cars from?
So do I. I pay my own taxes.
No, you don't, buddy. You get paid from the tax pool.
And I also pay taxes.
No, you don't. I can't believe I have to explain this to everybody. Tax pool, like you guys don't sell something that other people are willing to pay for. Okay. Right? When you pull somebody over and you steal their money because they've done a traffic violation, they're not willing to pay you. Right? People that work at Target or people that work at Walmart, they're willing to, because they actually sell something to somebody. Those people have contributed to the economy, and they pay taxes, which goes to guys like you.
So my local
you guys don't pay anything. You guys receive taxes. So just because you don't receive all of the taxes that you think you should get doesn't mean you pay them. It just means you're not receiving the taxes.
I'm saying I pay their salary. I'm saying I pay the city of Bloomington for my taxes.
No, you don't. The city of Bloomington pays you, all right? If I'm paying you and then you give me some of the money back, that's not you paying me. That's just you giving me.
So they can give me my
all right, yeah, that sounds great, man. Like, do you have a private job as well? Do you work a second job? No, then you don't pay taxes. Like, learn basic economics, guys.
A group of independent journalists visited the Boyd County Courthouse to film for a public records project. Security staff wrongly claimed it was illegal to film inside, even though no law supports that. The journalists stood their ground, citing First Amendment rights. Tensions escalated when deputies tried to force them out without a lawful reason. One man was arrested simply for calling a deputy a thug, a clear violation of free speech. The officers acted aggressively, grabbing and shouting, and refused to acknowledge constitutional rights. The video highlights serious abuses of power and shows how some law enforcement treat citizens asserting their rights as threats.
What?
Oh no, I'm not a security risk.
No, I'm here. I'm here. It helps with the story. Or it helps for my story if I can get good scenes, skimming the walls, showing the architecture, showing the trees and whatnot.
Okay.
There's not a security risk. That's nonsense.
Okay, did you talk to our head of security?
No, we only talked
No,
to you.
but
You said everything was okay.
you guys being.
Another one of you have someone else with you all.
He's
right there. He was talking to our supervisor.
Okay, yeah. I'm not with him. I'm not with him. I honestly don't know what the problem is. I think that you being employed by the county, the rules that you're paid to enforce are the laws with, regards to this courthouse. There's no law prohibiting any.
Okay, I just asked that you speak to our head of security.
Well, okay. No, I just asked that you guys respect my right to film in public and be a journalist in public. It's the First Amendment.
I just asked that you speak to him.
Okay. I actually don't have an interest. I don't have an interest to speak with him.
Okay.
It's not against the law to do what I'm doing.
I'm okay to go through
I don't know what else to say.
The clerk of courts.
I don't know why it's so difficult to let a camera in.
Why would you sequester the clerk of courts so the public can't see? Oh my!
You guys you guys realize that if the law doesn't say you can't do it, then you can do it, because the law, there's so many things that you can do. The law can't provide for everything that you're allowed to do. So the way the law works is it provides for the things that you aren't allowed to do. But there's no law saying we can't do this.
Yeah, they picked the shorter list.
You guys admitted that you guys don't know the law. You want me to speak to the head of security. I'm just asking that you guys learn your jobs. We're being all secretive. She's going to call some county attorney or some bullshit. I've already gotten in touch with a lawyer. We're going to be doing some things with the federal courthouse because they wanted to act like clowns. If we want to do that here, we can do that. And it's not, I don't sue the counties. I sue each individual officer that violates me. And so that's the way that this is going to go.
I want to ask you, you're going to have to step to the side or something because we also have business to run.
Oh, that's fine. You guys run your business. I'm trying to, get some of that.
Can you please move?
You can, he is right here, dude.
Hi.
Honey, I've done delivery from General Sales.
Okay.
And just need to see where I need to go and.
So you honestly don't want me to start the process?
That is a
empty my pockets or nothing.
Judicial court.
So they just hang up right there.
Well,
I don't want to.
I don't want to hang out right here. That's the problem. I wanted to see the
Where
clerk.
can I park?
You have a big truck.
It's a 26-foot box. And I've got 40 cases coming in.
That's a big box.
I'm not sure where they park them over there.
Okay.
That's
Did you just say we want to cause problems, man?
Oh no, I just want to.
You
see
did,
the
didn't
clerk.
you? No. You did. I just got it on camera, dude. We don't want to cause problems. I'm a private journalist.
Private journalist, let's get outside here next work.
Well, why?
Can't we talk right
I'd
here?
like to talk to you.
Okay, we can talk right here, man.
There's business going on here. Let's go out here.
Well, there's business going on. I don't know what this is all about, guys.
Now.
What do you mean now? Is that an order?
Now is what I.
Is that an order?
Let's go out here. Yes, it is.
Okay, what's going to happen if I don't?
What? That's up to you.
No, it isn't. I'm not going to force you to violate me. I have a right to be here.
Let's go outside here and we'll talk about you.
Hey, okay, you can't. You're going to physically assault us because we want to see the clerk of courts? Are you really doing this? Because we trying to see the
This is how you try to talk to people?
Yes.
You fucking thug?
Okay. That's it.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh my.
You didn't know this?
Yeah, I wanted to see the clerk.
It's got that control.
Absolutely. I don't control somebody's facial with a legal order.
It wasn't a legal order.
Matter of fact, I asked you to step outside.
You did. You did not.
That wasn't a legal order if you asked. You're about to mess up big time. You can't just arrest me for asking a question.
And maybe we'll retire here one of these days. And I'm that fool. I hope you got that too.
Okay. So you can call us morons, but when he calls you a thug, we're gonna put him in handcuffs.
I'm not going anywhere unless I know.
Now, the other arm did not take him on in. I tried to talk to your partner. We had a reasonable conversation a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah.
Why you can't do that? I don't know. Please do right.
Wow.
Hey, Des.
Wow.
It's cool.
I've never seen that before.
Well, 1 minute he's going to talk to me, and the next minute he's arresting somebody for calling him a thug. I don't really understand. I guess we dropped into communist Kentucky.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wonder how many of these people here graduated high school. This is free speech 101, right?
Because I'd like to talk to you.
Okay, we can talk right here, man.
There's business going on here. Let's go
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
No, there's business going on. Like, I don't know what this is all about, guys.
Now.
What do you mean now? Is that an order?
Now is what
Is that an order?
Let's go out here. Yes, it is.
Okay, what's going to happen if I don't?
What? That's up to you.
No, it isn't. I'm not going to force you to violate me.
Come on.
I have a right to be here.
Let's go outside here and we'll talk about your right to be here, okay?
You're going to physically assault us because we want to see the clerk of court?
Let's help him outside.
Are you really doing this? Because we're trying to see.
This is how you try to talk to people?
Yes.
You fucking thug?
Okay. That's it. You getting all this?
Yeah, I wanted.
He tried to arrest me earlier.
Did he? This guy's out of control.
Yeah.
Can I slide around?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Under control of somebody's family, they a legal order. Matter of fact, I asked you to step outside.
You did. You did not give me an order. You asked order if you asked. You're about to mess up big time. You can't just arrest people for asking a question.
And maybe we'll retire here one of these days. And on that fool, I hope you got that too.
Okay. So you I know a moron. You want when he called you a thug, where am I going? Handcuffs. I'm not going anywhere unless I know.
The other arm, they're going to take you on in.
Craig's getting arrested, I guess, or taken to court.
Yeah, I guess so. Following the thug?
Wow.
Hey, Dutch.
Wow.
It's cool.
I've never seen that before.
Well, 1 minute he's going to talk to me, and the next minute he's arresting somebody for calling him a thug. I don't really understand. I guess we dropped into communist Kentucky.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wonder how many of these people here graduated high school. This is free speech 101, right? Boy, she's just proud of herself.
This is the most action they've seen in probably 6 months.
Oh, I guess so.
3 guys with cameras. Make sure he doesn't run away.
Guys, now listen, we're trying to get along with you folks.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
I don't know.
No, you're not.
You put my friend
You just put my friend in handcuffs
torture
over free
cuffs.
speech.
Shut up for a minute. Listen.
Torture cuffs.
Shut up! What the hell?
Hey, public building.
There's more than one. Just listen.
It's a public
I
building.
just talked to you a little bit ago. We had a reasonable conversation.
Why are you doing that, Mr.? What's your
My
name?
name's Runyon.
Okay, don't touch me. I ain't doing anything
Well,
wrong.
then shut up, and I won't touch you.
Don't
okay?
shut up.
Please.
Who are you to tell me to shut up
We
in
just
a
had a
public
good
building that I
conversation.
paid
Sure.
for?
Do you have any control over these
No,
guys?
I do not. No, sorry. He's a grown man. I don't tell him what to do.
I thought you were going to talk to me about seeing the clerk of courts.
I'm not going to talk to anybody that's unreasonable. And you are unreasonable.
How, I'm unreasonable? You son of a bitch.
Just told another grown man to shut up. You're not my daddy.
I mean, the irony, and that's why they don't want me to film.
You ain't
is
my
because
daddy.
You catch this double standard, ironic kind of stuff on the camera, and they can't lie their way out of it to their supervisor.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Right? So I'll ask you again.
He was
guy,
nice in the parking lot.
Are you going to have the clerk of courts come out here to me?
That's up to this man right here.
See your daddy?
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
He was fixing to arrest me for filming the judge's car.
Where is it?
I don't know. He said, "You're filming the judge's car." I'm like, "What? Which car?"
And this is
he didn't tell me that. Which car? So are we not allowed to go through and film? Oh, sure. Oh, well.
You sure that's okay? You're an unreasonable person, guy. There's no way. You're telling me to shut up. You're putting your hands on people. You're just completely out of hand.
And you're filming exactly what you want to film.
No,
that's not what.
See, you're misunderstanding.
That's not what we want.
A public records
I
request.
understand perfect.
Hey, man, come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to touch you.
Well, why? I wouldn't touch you.
It's a friendly
You'd get
gesture,
arrested.
and you don't understand. So you're here for controversy. That's
No,
what
I'm
you're-
not. I came here.
Come on.
Negative.
Guys,
Negative.
No,
I
you're
can prove
wrong.
it. I can prove it.
You can't prove
Have
it.
I antagonized you at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually,
Me?
right.
You're walking around the parking lot.
That's not
in a
antagonizing
restricted
anybody.
area,
No, it's
taking
not.
pictures and stuff. Okay.
It has to be posted. The sign has to be posted. That's the law.
I posted it when I told you that.
It will
You
be
left.
posted. Yeah, I
And you
left.
left.
Well,
We had a good conversation.
Sure.
And you left when I told you it was your
I have not been unreasonable with you, sir.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And I'm unreasonable
You're
because I
partner
keep
with me.
telling you that I want to see the clerk of courts. You
Congratulations.
keep telling me that I want to come in here and film you.
Let me go check her and see if she wants to talk to you. How's that?
That's fine. That's
What's
how
her-
it
what's her
works.
name?
You won't allow me into this public building that I paid for. Yeah. Laugh all you want. You're what's wrong with America. Wow.
I've never seen that before.
I've never had a problem doing public records requests. I've had a few problems doing other things, right? They're still within within the law, but never a public records request. This is insanity.
It's a nice building, too.
And he thinks he can hold my hand and touch my arm and hug me and tell me to shut up. What's that about? And I'm telling you right now, when these guys aren't in that uniform, they don't act that way. Because these country boys around here will put it on them. Straight up. They probably don't stop off at the grocery store. Nowhere. They go home and change their clothes first.
So this is me.
Is that Hagerman on the wall?
Is that one is hired?
I'm sorry?
Who's that on the wall?
That is retired Judge Hagerman.
Hagerman?
Yes.
How long was he a judge here?
He was a judge here for a while.
Yeah, to have his name on the building, right?
Jim and I asked her, and she said she didn't do interviews.
You what?
I'm sorry, she did not do interviews.
I'm not trying to do an interview. I want to turn in a public records request. Like I have at so many buildings in so many states all around. Oh, yes. What if she don't timestamp it and give me a copy? Well, how do I have a record of that?
Craig's back in that corner there. See what happens with him. Have to bail him out.
I'd like to know the closure rate for sex crimes in Ashland in 19, 20, and 21. I'm not sure that I'm in the right place.
Probably cut this video off and.
Can I help you?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I can.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, what's going on?
Nothing. They took my friend back there. He's in handcuffs. I'm just waiting.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to leave, and if you don't want me in handcuffs, you're going to have to leave too. Okay?
For what?
You're not allowed to come in here and video, okay, because of security reasons. So leave or go to jail.
I'll be
okay?
arrested. I'll be arrested.
Leave.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're not walking, you got a car or something?
I'm sorry?
You got a vehicle or
No,
something?
I'm walking.
Oh, okay.
Waiting to see what happens to my friend Craig in there. All we're doing is documenting the building.
Doing what, I'm sorry?
Documenting the building.
For?
It's a historical building.
This is not?
Well, no, we come to every courthouse in small towns. We just go around
Okay,
and
got your
document.
ID or can care if I see it?
See my ID?
Yeah.
For what?
I'll just ask you, that's all I do.
I only give my ID when I commit a crime.
I'm gonna step over here.
Okay.
Let's go. Step right across the street over there, okay? That'll get you off of this section of property. And
This public,
right there
this,
at the road.
this public property?
This right here, this all state right here.
It's
That's right.
public.
I say it's state right here, it's public, yeah.
Okay.
Right here is state. That's what I'm saying, stay right there.
But the
You're
state
good
is public, though.
shape. You're good shape right here. But
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. You get as close as you can, that'll be right there.
Right here?
There you go. Yeah, you're good.
This easement? Okay. Thank you.
Sidewalk's right over there.
He just told me to come here.
No, that's public. Over there is public too.
Okay.
So the skinny guy gets to stand on the sidewalk out there long, while the fat man's gonna stand there with him.
You're goddamn right. You talk to me that way, you're goddamn right. I complied with everything you said. I complied with everything they said. I waited. The man told me come down here.
Okay.
I went down there. I talked to the lady.
That's correct.
And then you come yelling at me like I'm not a person.
Really? Gosh, you're getting awful upset. What are you getting so upset about?
You're the one that got upset.
You're the one that's got a temper, man. You got a temper problem.
And that's against the law?
No, that's not
Step
against
back
the law.
away from me.
I'm not bothering you.
Oh my goodness. Why would you need to do that?
Why do I need to do what? Why am I
What's
doing
your
to you?
name?
My name is Bobby Woods. I'm the Boyd County Sheriff. Okay?
Mr. Woods?
I'm not shaking your hand.
I don't want to shake your hand.
Okay, that's good.
How do you perceive me as a criminal or a threat?
I don't perceive you as anything
Then
except
why
for-
would you treat me this way? I wouldn't.
Why would you treat me this way?
I didn't even talk to you.
You're in there videoing my courthouse, where we have security problems.